Okay, every calculator has a logarithm button. So this one, I have to hit the control and the 10x button to get logarithm. Okay, on this calculator, let's see, logarithm button is right there. Okay, on this calculator, logarithm button is located right here. On this calculator, logarithm button is located right here. I'm just saying every calculator has one. So you should have a calculator and know where the logarithm button is. Now the problem is this. Listen carefully. Different calculators require you to calculate logarithms in different ways. So you need to learn to use the logarithm system for your calculator. And the less expensive the calculator is, the more complex the calculations become. Okay?
Great.
All right. Let me first define for you what a logarithm is. Okay? A logarithm, L-O-G, means an exponential number on 10. LOG is just shorthand for logarithm. Okay? And technically, when we say LOG, in most calculators anyway, that means that the base of the logarithm is the number 10.
So like 10 to the second?
Yep. Okay, in fact, let's look at that for a minute,
So
okay?
the log would be the 2?
Mm-hmm. So in your calculator, we need to figure out how to do this. I want you to take and put in and hit that logarithm button.
Log.
And since that's what you were asking about there, let's put a 2 on here. Okay? Now you need to put your number in parentheses here. Now some of you are going to figure out when you do this.
But we don't have to enter the 10 though, do we?
Yes, you do. Some of you are going to have to do the calculations backwards, and some can do it the way that it's you read it here. The more expensive calculators allow you to hit the log button. If it doesn't open a parentheses for you automatically, you need to open parentheses, put in a 10 to an exponent of 2, close your parentheses, and hit enter.
How in the world?
Now, if you don't get, when you do that, if you don't get the number 2, then you have an inexpensive calculator where you have to do the calculations backwards.
Hold up. Okay, so I hit log.
Uh-huh.
And then do what?
Parentheses.
Parentheses.
10 to the exponent 2.
Mine's not doing anything at all.
Okay, then you probably have an inexpensive calculator. We're going to back in your calculation. Okay. Now look, I can't go over this over and over again because you're not listening.
We are.
I want everybody to pay attention.
Where you get the 10 from?
I just gave you that number.
Log means exponent of 10.
Okay. So if you were not able to get an answer from your calculator, then this is what you have to do. You first have to find this number before anything else. So in your calculator, I want you to take and find 10 squared, 10 to the exponent 2, and hit enter. 10 to the exponent 2 and hit enter.
1,000.
10
Okay.
to the exponent, hold on, exponent
I thought 10
2.
times 10 was 100.
And then we hit enter.
Enter.
I got 1,000.
Okay, 1,000.
Not if you did it right. Clear your calculator and do it again.
10
10 exponent
10 exponent 2. 1,000. It's giving me 1,000. It's supposed to be 100, but it's giving me 1,000.
Give me 1,000.
10 exponent 2. Enter.
I press the X.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Press the wrong way.
I am. Yeah, you are. Here we go. 10. And then to get an... Let's see, how do you get an exponent on this thing?
EXP.
No, that's something different. It's a little bit different when you use that.
Oh, Y.
Hit Y, so X, Y, superscript X, then 2, and you'll get 100.
Right here, look.
This button right here, that gives you an exponent.
10, y sub 3.
Okay. Listen, please. Listen, please. On this calculator, if you do 1 times 10 squared, I'll give you the same answer, but that's what the exponent button is about. So when you put in 1.0 and then hit the EXP button and put in a 2, that's what you're entering.
Hold on. 1.0 times 10. Yeah, because the EXP equals 10, right?
It means times 10, and then the next number you put in is the exponent. Okay? All right.
Hold up, let me try that.
So now that you've got this 10 squared, now you can hit the log button
Hold up.
to get the answer you're looking for.
Hold on.
So you have to do the calculation for what's inside the parentheses first, then hit the log button.
2 is the answer.
2 is the answer.
Now how do we know
What?
that?
If you did it the first way and got a 2, then you can put it in the way it reads.
We're
Okay?
just trying to find out what the log is.
Right now.
Well, that's easy. You can just look at it and tell, can't you?
Yes, we're going to have more complicated calculations shortly. Okay. Okay. Shh. All right. Let's find the logarithm then of 1.0 times 10 to the negative 5. Logarithm of 1.0 times 10 to the negative 5 using your calculator and its communication system. Sometimes it's called the syntax. Calculate 1.0 times 10 to the negative 5.
How do we make it a negative in this calculator?
Okay. Shh. Listen. I'll show you how to use the inexpensive calculator for this. We have to do what's inside first. So I'm going to take 1.0. I'm going to hit that exponent button because that means times 10 to something. I'm going to put in the 5, and then I'm going to change the sign on that 5.
Oh, the bar's right there.
Okay?
Okay, so.
Negative 5 is the
That's
log.
10, right? It's 1.0. That's 10, right?
This is 1.0 here
Oh, 1.0. 1.0.
times 10 to the negative 5. That's the way this calculator shows it.
To the. Hit the EXP.
Let me show you again.
Look.
Please listen. I don't need to go over this again and again.
1.0 EXP 5. So you hit right
To
here.
put in a number like this,
Change this number. You hit equal.
you're going to put in 1.0. Then when you hit this exponent button, that means times 10 to some power. You're going to put in the 5, and then you're going to change the sign on the 5 with this button down here. And that'll give you this answer. Now you're ready to take the logarithm of it. Okay? Got that? All right. All right. Now listen. Listen. I can't instruct you every time you're doing a calculation on how to do it. I've told you how to do it. Now I expect you to be able to do it for your calculator. Okay? Yes.
Mr. Teddy, so what you mean pH?
We're going to get to that. That's about the next thing we're going to get to. Okay? All right. This symbol here, H plus, anytime you put a symbol inside brackets like that, this means the molar concentration of the hydrogen ion. Okay? So anything that's inside brackets, when you put a chemical symbol inside brackets,
So the molar mass.
it means the molar concentration of that, not the molar mass. Molar concentration is moles of the species per liter of solution. That's what we covered in the last unit, concentration units.
So we have to go through all that stuff.
You need to know that's what this means. Okay? So anything inside the brackets,
I'm saying, do we need to know how to figure that out though?
Yeah, you just have to know from the last unit how to figure out concentrations.
I don't remember.
Okay? Okay, so this means the molar concentration of X. Alright? Whatever X is. X could be sodium chloride, could be a base, could be anything that's dissolved in water. Okay? When we do it like this, we mean it's dissolved in water. Okay? Now, pH. The little p here doesn't mean logarithm, but it means the negative logarithm. So P means negative logarithm. The H in pH means the molar concentration of the hydrogen ion, or the molar concentration of the hydronium ion. Okay, remember, H plus
Whoa. H.
means, I'm sorry, H plus is used
So the H in pH means the molar concentration of H.
Yes.
Say so. Or H, 3, or why'd you put recall?
I'm reminding you of stuff we learned earlier. So whatever the H plus concentration is in the Arrhenius system, the concentration of the hydronium ion will be the same number, the same concentration, the same molarity. So pH is equal to negative logarithm.
All we're really doing is copying this because we can't write in both these at the same time.
Okay? So what we're going to do next then is to calculate pH from concentration